Hey, federal employees, it's time for some straight talk about President Trump's nominee to lead the Office of Special Counsel. That position is supposed to protect those who do the right thing in the merit system. His name is Paul Ingrassia, age 30. He's called federal employees parasites. He said that descendants of enslaved people should pay compensation to the descendants of people who owned the enslaved people, urged martial law to overturn the 2020 election, and champions white supremacist Nick Fuentes. This is Trump's nominee to run the office that's supposed to protect you from political coercion and retaliation, enforce the Hatch Act, and keep merit-based hiring honest. And Gracia's record shows he's the last person who should hold that badge. So one, a resume thinner than an OPM memo from Chuck. Cornell Law, class of 2022, admitted to the New York bar barely a year ago. Before that admission, he was perhaps improperly calling himself an associate attorney and even filed papers on behalf of Andrew Tate, according to what I've read. An investigation found he misrepresented his legal status for more than a year while working Tate's civil suit. Not sure that's true, but anyone with even potential ethic issues like that should not be leading an ethics watchdog. Government service, it looks like 5 weeks at a White House liaison at DOJ. Then it was bumped to DHS after he clashed with career lawyers over loyalty tests. That's it. By law, the OSC chief must have a demonstrated background in oversight. He doesn't. 2, open contempt for the civil service he'd have to protect. In a 2025 Substack, he called career feds parasites and bugmen who, quote, leech off the diminishing lifeblood of the dying republic. He wrote last winter that the president should be free to terminate federal employees at will, sneering that an apolitical civil service is hogwash. Inside the DOJ, he reportedly said anyone who served under Merrick Garland or Bill Barr was unfit to work for Trump. That's right. He believed people who worked under Trump's own AG, Bill Barr, wasn't pure enough to work at the DOJ. He's got extremist positions and allies. In December 2020, his podcast feed rebranded itself Stop the Steal Headquarters, and he reposted Nick Fuentes with the caption, time for @real Donald Trump to declare martial law and secure his re-election. He later penned Free Nick Fuentes, arguing that a Holocaust-denying white supremacist deserves space in mainstream conservatism. In December 2023, he tweeted that exceptional white men are not only the builders of Western civilization, but the ones most capable of appreciating the fruits of our heritage. He told black activists that descendants of enslaved people should actually pay reparations to descendants of slave owners. He proposed fining anyone who refused to swap the Ukrainian flag emoji for the Confederate battle flag. He's also a champion of Andrew Tate and other misogynists. Before he was licensed, Ingrassia joined Tate's U.S. defense team and praised Tate as the embodiment of the ancient ideal of excellence. Tate calls women property, right? This was while Tate faced rape and trafficking charges. How can women at federal agencies trust an OSC head who idolizes an alleged trafficker? 5, pattern of conspiracy and disinformation. He falsely claimed Nikki Haley was constitutionally ineligible to run for president. He called Israel, Palestine, BLM, and even COVID psyops. He blasted Sebastian Gorka for rejecting calls to hang Mike Pence, likening Pence to Judas. Broad bipartisan alarm bells, right? 20 plus federal employee unions, good government groups, and professional associations have urged the Senate to reject him, branding him a demonstrably unserious nominee. House Oversight Democrats warn his record is anathema to OSC's mission, and even some conservative ethics lawyers are calling the pick insane. The bottom line, Paul Ingrassia has less than 1 year of lawful legal practice, a potential history of lying or stretching the truth about his credentials, public contempt for civil service and the role he would do, documented association with white supremacist rhetoric, and a track record of pushing violent anti-democratic schemes. Putting him in charge of whistleblower protection would be like handing the keys of Fort Knox to jewel thieves. Great job, Trump. So are we supposed to believe that the Trump administration or any of the secretaries actually care about good government, actually care about the merit system? No. So this pick, I think, says a lot. So what do you think? Let me know in the thoughts. Please double tap to share this to get it out. And make sure to contact your senators if you can using resist.bot to let them know what you think of this nominee, as well as let other people know. This is not the sort of person that should be heading the OSC. Thank you, everybody, for your time, and take care.